few days off. Say hi to Bill Squire. He's here, too.
Hey, creepy hugs.
Mary Santora is out. Poundcake is back in Studio G.
Afternoon, white people.
You got your Shamrock Shake this weekend, I saw.
I did.
And how was it? Was it everything that you had hoped?
It always is. That's why I continue to get it. Despite me eating healthier and being on a budget, yes.
It's pretty weird, isn't it, that as soon as they're ready to roll out the Shamrock Shakes for the season, all of a sudden all those shake machines are working perfectly.
Yeah, I never had an issue.
So what's the damage on, between the calories and the monetary budget, what's the damage on a Shamrock Shake?
Oh, God, I don't even know the calories. And I got a medium or small. I don't remember if it was a medium or a small, but I know I didn't get a large. A large, I would say, is probably like 800 to 1,000 calories. I wouldn't doubt it because it's nothing but sugar
And the whipped cream and everything?
Yeah, so I wouldn't doubt it. If
You got the medium?
I don't remember if it was a medium or a small, but like...
Well, this says the small is 460 calories, and the medium is 560 calories.
I think
78 grams of sugar. So it's basically your entire day's worth
Yeah.
of sugar.
I think I got the medium.
Now, on a day that you get something like that, is that like all you'll eat that day, or is that one of a couple of things that you'll eat? What did the rest of the day look like?
Well, I got it at the end of the day. I got it in the evening, so I didn't have...
Best time to have 560 calories.
Well, I had...
End of the day.
I had eaten well
Right
that
before
day.
bed. Huh?
I ate well that day. So I had like...
Was this yesterday or?
This was last night.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I had like a salad and like a parfait for breakfast, salad for lunch, and didn't have dinner.
What does a parfait consist of?
It had like blueberries, strawberries, nuts. I don't know what nuts.
Oh, this is a thing that you purchased, is like a pre-made thing? Okay.
Yeah, and then it has like yogurt. So that was like my breakfast. I had that along with coffee, and then I had a salad that I made myself.
Does the coffee and the yogurt taste weird? I know a lot of people do that. Like, I grew up eating a lot of yogurt. My mom was big on yogurt, but I don't drink coffee. I didn't grow up in a coffee house. Doesn't the coffee and the yogurt taste weird, or no?
To me,
they
no.
don't. It seems like they would mix strangely.
I wake up with the coffee. That's like the first thing. That's like my bit of normalcy, my addiction, if you will. I was used to to drinking coffee in the morning, and so I just do it, one, out of habit, and two, I have grown to like the taste with creamer. I'm not one of these psychos that just, I need it black. Black is my soul.
Wait, you think black coffee is for psychos?
Yes.
Oh, I like black coffee.
I was going to say, there's a lot of people drinking black coffee. I mean, just because Starbucks is basically making desserts pretending to be coffee.
Well,
there's
don't
a lot
do
of people still
that
drinking black coffee.
because I feel like when you go to like a Starbucks or a Dunkin' or a McDonald's to get your coffee, it's pretty much a milkshake anyways.
Yeah.
And they cheat you on the caffeine, I feel like. So I know how much coffee I put in versus how much creamer I put in.
But the people who are getting those kinds of things, whatever it might be lacking in caffeine from the coffee, they're absolutely getting a sugar buzz, aren't they?
I can't speak for them. I don't know. My coffee, the coffee I got is dark roast, so it's already the darkest of the coffee. I can't have that black by itself. I would be like a jet engine. I'd poop everywhere. I'd probably be really nauseous and dehydrated.
Wow, you'd poop everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not just in one spot. He would poop everywhere. You have no control over it. It's just everywhere you are, there's poop.
I like dark roast, and I just...
That's what he calls when he poops everywhere. Dark roast. He got dark roast everywhere.
I started grinding my own beans and making pour-over coffee at home, and usually drink it black. Every once in a while, I'll put a little creamer in there, but not. I prefer it black, and it's very good. Again, it's one of those things. It is an acquired taste, but I enjoy it now.
That's not a taste I want to get used to. I
get it. It's
I
not.
Get it.
It's.
When I was in the process of losing weight, when Mary and I had the bet, that was one of the things I'm like, listen, I need the energy, but I don't need the calories. So there was a period, I would say maybe about 2 weeks, where I had it black for like nothing in it, and I couldn't do it. Like the energy I got, but it was torture. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll just
Torture. Are you a super taster?
I don't know. I don't think that's abnormal to not like tart black coffee.
Well, it's bitter, I think is probably what you're talking about, right?
Yes, it's very bitter.
Yeah.
So I was like, listen, this is going to be one of the things that I can't compromise on, I've learned. So I just, instead of putting, 2 cups of the little, things of creamer in there, I just do a half of one. Until I can see, I have to see it like swirling around in there so I know there's a bit of flavor and it can trick my mind a bit so I can get over like the bitter tart flavor. Because black coffee, already dark roast coffee, and then having it black is a no-go for me. Like that's just too much. So it goes.
You got your marching orders. Any of you who ever want to gift Poundcake a coffee?
Because it goes both ways. Like, I don't want too much sugar where it's like a milkshake and you're not getting enough caffeine, but I also don't want just no caffeine and no flavor.
Why do you think there's less caffeine if there's more sugar in it?
Because I feel it can have the caffeine, but it won't. The sugar and all the other stuff overpowers the caffeine. I feel like that's what I
feel like. You're getting not based on any.
You're getting a sugar high and not a caffeine high.
Or you're probably getting both.
What's the difference?
You feel different.
Huh.
That's just the sugar high.
One will make
then.
your stomach hurt, and one will make you jittery.
I see. Well, Bill likes his coffee like he likes his women.
Alive.
Bitter.
Oh.
What,
bitter, yeah.
What is it that got you to drill down and start grinding your own beans? Is it a ritual thing? Does it taste better?
I didn't say I grind my own beans.
No, I'm talking to Bill, who
There's
grinds
another
his own
person
beans.
on the show.
Okay, goes, I don't grind my own beans.
It just was one of those things where I had the time in the morning to do it, so I was like, I'm going to create a ritual and make better coffee and enjoy it more, because I go to coffee places and get really good coffee a lot of times, and I wanted to save a little money, learn how to make it at home, and kind of turn it into a little bit of a hobby, but not overwhelming. But I like the ritual of it. It is a nice relaxing way to start my day,
because the more you get into it, it can get quite costly.
It can. I mean, listen, I spent money on a good carafe because I do a pour over.
You grind your own peanut butter too?
Really good coffee beans and a scale so I can do it all right, and a grinder and all that stuff. It was not cheap, but it's enjoyable. And I do enjoy the process of it and learning how to do it. I bought a tea kettle, which Mary would be like, oh, hoity-toity. Because I needed one with a good pour spout, because if you're doing a pour over coffee, you need a good consistent pour.
Yep.
So I like it.
I spill it all over.
My next door neighbor always has grinders and scales being delivered, but I never see any coffee coming in. So I'm sure what's going on there.
I also bought new coffee cups, so I have like a little stack of red coffee cups that have a little saucer that goes with them. I got a little
This is really
I got a little bougie with it.
Well, you are, boy. Yeah. Wow. Well done. Bill's a big coffee guy now. A big grinding coffee guy. This is the precursor to the retirement train set, Bill.
Oh.
That will. Just imagine when you're there grinding your own beans, sipping your coffee, watching your train set go around.
Whoopsie 3.
Yep. Her most recent clone at your feet. I've got to take a break here. If you want to send me a text, 35192 to get me there. You can watch live if you like at AlanCoxShow.com.